It's been a while since my last review, and I have been itching to find a new game to get into. So I was just on the old Steam, casually scrolling through the old discovery queue, when I came across this gem. At first, I wasn't sure if Alex Jones was actually tied to the project, but then I saw the trailer and started dying with laughter.
Nostalgia throwback game. I present to the world Alex Jones's New World Order Wars. They're turning the friggin' frogs gay. I'll eat your ass, you Nazi scum. Download it now at alexjonesgame.com, because as we all know, anything badass gets censored.
I knew I had to check this madness out for myself. I guess the best place to start with this is the man himself, Alex Jones.
I'm kind of retarded.
For those of you who don't know, Alex Jones is most famously the host of a radio talk show where he discusses a wide range of political topics and conspiracy theories, all ranging from pretty tame to rather outlandish.
But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up, and gut them, and skin them, and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors.
Even if you don't know everything about him, I'm sure you might have seen Alex in some clip somewhere. He's been a pretty famous figure in the internet space, and the kind of claims he makes is what really stirs up all the attention around him. And someone somewhere saw all this clout and said, hey, let's make a game about this. Right out of the gate, this is a glorified phone game. Alex Jones' New World Order Wars currently retails for $20. No wait, $17. We actually got a sale going on. And is available on Steam, Mac, iOS, and Android. If it weren't for the eccentric Mr. Jones, there's no way anybody would actually pay for this thing. But here we are. And here I am, negative $17 like an absolute sucker. But that's the whole point of this video anyways, you know? I'll cough up some of my money so y'all don't have to, and you can just sit and get the same experience I did just by watching and listening. The overall gameplay is nothing crazy at all. You've got your basic WASD for movement, spacebar for jump, and a button for shooting. This could be E, shift, or left mouse button, whatever you prefer. You start out every mission with the same pistol and unlimited ammo, 9 lives, and there's 2 power-up weapons, a minigun and flamethrower. This is your typical 2D platform shooter. It's not really hard at all, but there are times where there's just way too much flying across the screen and you might slip up a bit. But with 9 lives and extra drops throughout the missions, it's very forgiving. I never even fully wiped while playing. The game has 5 missions in total, each with a boss battle at the end. In total, it took me around 50 minutes to complete the entire game. Alright, so $20 iPhone game, super basic gameplay, not a whole lot of content. What's the deal here? The deal is Mr. Alex Emmerich Jones. To be honest, it's nothing special at all, and the game's almost a fever dream. It's so quick, but damn is it entertaining. I'm just gonna reiterate that you shouldn't waste your hard-earned dollars on this, and you can get the exact same entertainment from a video. The real charm of this game is Alex Jones just saying the most outlandish things possible and sounding totally serious.
911 was an inside job. It was a controlled demolition. The moon landing was a hoax. Oh, Big Bill, I'm taking you down, rapist.
Where are the
Say
cigars?
hello to my...
You can definitely tell this is a project he had fun with and leaned into wholeheartedly. There's also some fun little cameos from other prominent figures. I'm not sure if they exactly signed up for this or not, and he's not even using people's exact likeness, but when someone comes up, it's pretty easy to tell, oh hey, this is supposed to be that. We're already in this deep now, so we might as well just finish things out like any other review. The overall visuals aren't anything super crazy at all. It's your standard 2D pixel art shooter with a heavy, wacky cartoon feel. The game itself is incredibly small, so it runs really good, especially when there's a million different things whizzing past the screen. The parts that have a lot going on can be a little disorienting, but that's an obvious design choice. Those points are the only real moments where you can get tripped up, and without that, the game would just be way too easy. It's easy right now, but it would just be a joke without the hordes. The art and story are also very grounded in the political ecosystem that Alex Jones is predominant in. For those who don't know, Alex Jones is more of a far right-wing extremist, so the enemies of this game are, as you would expect, far left extremists, and they're all depicted in an overly dramatized, outlandish cartoon battle.
The Crooked Witch belongs in hell!
As far as audio, it has all your standard weapon and enemy sound effects, but what really takes this game over the top is the music and Alex Jones screaming sweet obscenities in your ear.
This is as fake as Big Mike being a woman.
I mean, I honestly didn't even really notice the sound effects. I just heard the heavy music and old Alex over there egging me on. At the beginning of each mission too, Alex Jones has a little expose about the task at hand, and some of these are just over the top insane. I mean, I was legit just sitting at the setup laughing out loud every time. There's some of the craziest stories, and it makes this game really funny.
This is it, folks. The New World Order headquarters, where every slimy, dirty, traitorous, no-good lying scumbag Hitlers do their planning. Davos, Switzerland. They're scheduled to drop a gay frog nuke that will turn the entire world into soft, mushy, pink amphibians, and their rule will be eternal. They want us to eat the bugs. They want us to live in a pod. They want us to be gay. And I say no! Never will I bow to Satan. This is a war on our souls, a war on God.
As far as other voice actors, I don't think they got anyone to actually voice their part besides Alex Jones. I could be wrong, but I tried looking into it a little bit and I couldn't find anything saying otherwise. The Trump clone you can tell isn't real, but the Tucker Carlson, I mean man, that straight up might be AI Tucker. It sounds exactly like him, just with weird like pauses in his speech. As far as bugs, I mean come on, it's a phone game. There's not really much to complain about. The game runs great on a PC and I never had any sort of performance issues with it. I will say though, if we're getting into issues, I did have a few of those while playing. For starters, I hated how short the game was. I mean, in terms of phone games, this isn't even really that big of a game. It's like maybe 250 megabytes. It only has 5 missions, it's really nothing. Especially considering they slapped a $20 price tag on it. That's way too expensive for a game like this that'll probably never even get updated. I mean, I could go play Jetpack Joyrider right now, spend that $20 on in-game items, and probably have a way better time for longer on that. Next issue I had was with all the camera shake when things started to go crazy. I mean, it's already pretty disorienting trying to track a million different things flying across your screen, but it's even harder when you have a level 8 earthquake also happening on screen. I said it earlier, I mean, I get why it's like this, but it would be nice to at least have a setting, you know, something for motion blur. Overall, this game was an extremely fun, satirical realization of the mind of Alex Jones. In terms of political commentary, I mean, I don't really want to get too much into all that, and I don't really think that's what the game's about. At the end of the day, this is a game about the hero, Alex Jones, facing off against his enemies, and it shouldn't be looked into too much deeper than that. No matter what side of things you find yourself on, I think we can all just see it for the joke it's supposed to be and have fun with it. With that all out of the way, I do want to get into the rating here, and out of a 1 to 10, I think I'm going to hit it with a 5. This game's really nothing special in the actual gameplay department, and it's going to be a very forgettable experience outside of this weekend. And the $20 price tag is honestly insane. You can get so much more for so much less in terms of games to play out there, but they know people would still buy it because of the name and craziness. The only reason it's not getting a 2 or 3 is simply for the humor that Alex Jones brought. It was fun to just hear him talk about crazy stuff, plain and simple. I honestly can't even recommend anybody go out and buy this. I would feel like I'm personally robbing you on Alex's behalf. So if you're curious in seeing it for yourself, just go check out some YouTube videos. You'll get the same experience for free $99. Speaking of that, I might try to post a full run gameplay just to show it off for anyone interested. A full run takes like less than an hour, so it wouldn't even be that crazy of a video to make. If that's something you'd be interested in, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. This has been Lunar, and welcome to Bound.